person.
Right.
So think that like, are you saying that like rich black people are kind of like a whole different race? Like they're not even connected to poor black people? Because you know, most rich black people come from being poor black people in the past.
Right.
You know, this is like, I think we're like the first generation to ever have rich kids. Like our kids are rich in comparison to how we came up. You know
the first real stages of generational wealth.
I'm rich, bitch!
Exactly. And you see what you getting. You getting them Jada Smiths. You getting the motherfucking weirdos where they're more white than they are black. And they don't understand like black culture. But they, you know, they'll put BLM on their shit and shit like that because they're trying to do it because it's socially acceptable. But really, they connect more with white culture than they do with urban or black culture or minority culture in general. So I don't know. I know that there is a big difference between rich black people and like regular black people or just black people. I think, me personally, the biggest difference is that rich black people are surrounded around totally different motherfuckers. Now let's use a rich black rapper. You surrounded by people that are probably white or another minority group, but they're highly successful. They're highly capable. They're very rich. They have access to things that you don't. They have lawyers. They can get away with some basic shit that me and you, we're going to jail for 30, 40 years. They can go ahead and do all this type of crazy stuff and they don't even go to jail. They can see stuff that they can't even believe that would happen. They're in different tables. They're sitting at a different table. I think that's what that, and being around that, bro, I think it brainwash you.
Exactly.
And I don't think you could ever relate with another black person again. That's not rich. I think it fucks you up.
So with that being said, that's the Kanye effect. Like you explained the Kanye West effect perfectly, because that's how I feel about Kanye. Like he came out a few years ago talking about some slavery as a choice, and you know Kanye's like he was the biggest pro-black person artist in the world. Like you couldn't say nothing about black culture without Kanye coming in and, you know, standing his ground. His mother taught him how to be this way, and you know his mother walked with the Black Panthers, and he was, you know, all that. Just for him to come out and be like, yo, like slavery is a choice. That is a direct
Wayne, I'm about to make a shirt that says slavery is a choice.
A part of what he's around.
So
if he hangs around the Kardashians and the Jenners and their friends, and the
slavery is a choice.
Hey, put that on the Fearless website.
That's what they think. So I always thought of it like this. Hey, yeah, Kanye, you know, being a Republican isn't that bad. Like you have so much money, you have this.
Bro, if you could tell.
Aren't you tired of people constantly asking you for things and asking you for that? And I remember on one song Kanye had on The Life of Pablo. He's like, yo, I hate when one of your family members call you and ask you, hey, what's good? And then the next day they call and they ask you for something. You know what I mean? And he was just like, if you just multiply that by like, I don't know, 50, how many family members he has, you know, like people are constantly asking you for money, constantly saying like, yo, Kanye, can you help me pay this bill? Can you help me do this? Can you help put me on? Like someone like Kanye would get annoyed as shit by that.
Man.
So if he's hanging around the Kardashians or the Jenners or their friends this morning, Calabasas or in the hills or whatever,
I've been at the
like eventually they're going to start getting into your brain like, yo, aren't you tired of people asking you for money? Aren't you tired of people not being as successful as you, but want the money that you have? They just want to leech off of
I got
you.
a lot of outside
You know,
noise.
and you start hearing that enough, and Kanye's like, yo, you're absolutely right. And then that absolutely right turns into, damn, Trump really ain't that bad. Maybe he's right. Like maybe, you know, like maybe we should build a wall. Maybe we should build this. Like maybe we should keep the quote unquote riffraff out of the hills, out of wherever we're from. You know,
something was up with my fires, man.
Let's go ahead and just start, because I feel like this is such an interesting
I wasn't ready.
What's good, my G? How you doing this morning, man? Welcome to the You Feel Me podcast for your mother.
What's up, man?
What is up, man? How are you, bro?
I'm doing good, man. How you feeling, bro? Doing pretty good. Can you hear me? Is everything on?
Yeah, man.
Everything working?
You sound nice. You know, pause.
Good. Yeah, man. I feel good. How's everything, bro?
I'm good, man. I honestly, I'm kind of kind of a little bit upset about what's been going on this week, to be completely honest with you. But hey, I got a You Feel Me podcast hat. Let me go ahead and get a little
Merch going on. Absolutely. Please do.
you see that? It's just fresh to death. You feel me? Got a little spray can. We got more to come, bro. So you know. And I got on
Yeah, show that shirt, man. Show the 1986 shirt, man.
my bad. Hold on. And I got on a little t-shirt that I designed for my own t-shirt company. So yeah, man, everything is copacetic. You know what I mean? I put in the link to the link tree in there too. So
Yo, real quick, if y'all don't know, man, James is an absolute genius when it comes to creating merch, man. Y'all
thanks,
please
bro.
go and get y'all some, man. It's You Feel Me podcast.bigcartel.com.
In
And
the
I
link
believe
tree.
it's in the link tree. Yes, yes. And also I think it's the what do you call it? 1986.com.
Fashion.com also. Yup.
Thank you.
So
Thank
that's my own personal, you know what I mean, website where I do my own merch and shit like that. So yeah, man. Let's go ahead and get started. Do we have any RIPs for this week, bro?
you. I mean, not for this week. Not for this week. I think last week we forgot Gilbert Gottfried passed away. He's a legend, a comedic legend. For us young kids, you know, we knew him as I forget he played the monkey in Aladdin or the bird in Aladdin. I can't remember which one he played, but yeah, man, he passed away, man, and that was very sad to see, very sad to hear. As far as this week, no, man, I think we are, you know, great. It's great when we don't have any deaths. So yeah, no RIPs other than that one that we missed last week.
Yeah, man, and I'm happy about that too, because we always be having sometime, depending on the week. So I'm just glad we don't
Yeah.
really got a whole lot going on. But in terms of that, but I will say though, R.I.P. to that motherfucker's chin that had tried to fight Mike Tyson. How about that? You know what I mean?
Bro, what were you possibly thinking?
Drinks,
Like,
liquor,
I'm so,
beer.
you know what? I don't even want to use that as an excuse, bro, because I'm telling you, even if I were drunk, the only thing that I would do is ask Mike Tyson for an autograph like 2 or 3 times after he's already given me one, because I may have forgotten that he already gave me one. I ain't no way I'm going like try to fuck with him or try to like put hands on him or try to tell him to hit me. There's nothing in the entire world that's gonna make me antagonize one of the greatest fighters of all times, bro, of absolute all times. I'm sick of hearing the excuses all about the alcohol. It's about fuck that, bro. It's Michael Tyson, okay? It's Mike Tyson. I don't care how old he is. Like, the nigga still got hands. Like, even like if you ever seen like a boxer before, man, like even they are kind of like, you know, they still got them hands. You know what I mean? They may be a little slower at it, but they still got their shits. You know, you could tell. So I personally don't want to hear no excuse about alcohol. I think it's just these young kids who just don't know who they fucking with, or they try to get clout online and try to make an Instagram video. There's nothing in the world that'll make me say anything out of pocket to Mike Tyson, bro. Evander Holyfield, maybe, but Mike Tyson, nah, bro. It's not happening. It's not happening,
Yo,
bro.
I honestly, when I'm his age, I don't believe I'm gonna be able to fight like that. I don't think I can fight
Yeah,
that well
no.
now. So when I'm his age,
Uh-huh.
like the beat,
And-
this is Mike Tyson. Go ahead, Wayne.
But he's
Go
been
ahead.
fighting his whole life, though. That's why, like, it's like second nature to him. Like, he's been doing this shit. He's been,
Fucking
you know,
niggas up his whole
training
life.
since he was. Yes, man.
From
So
jump.
I mean, it's a little different because I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm sure you can fight, but you can't Mike Tyson fight, my nigga. You know what I mean? Like, you could throw hands, but you ain't no on Tyson's level. You feel me?
Yeah, and I don't believe at all that you can just sit there. First of all, let's just talk about the fact that this is what it made me all think about. We just jumping right into the shit this week.
Yeah. Let's do that.
Actually, you know what? Let's stop because I want get a chance for some more people to come in here. I want.
Okay.
And what's going on, Dante? What's going on, Court? Go ahead and read the comments, Wayne. Let me go ahead and
No
send
doubt.
out the link and shit.
Dante was helping me out, man. He was saying the parrot Iago. I think that's how he said it. But yeah, you're right. That's the character that Gilbert Gottfried played, man. Of course, he played. I believe he was in Home Alone 2. He was in a bunch of movies.
Yeah, he's
But
in
as
Home
far as
Alone
the
2.
children movies, he was in. You know, he was an absolute legend. If you go back and listen to some of his comedy now, man, it's kind of corny, but it's corny in the sense of he's a legend, so it's still kind of comical. You know what I mean?
I know
But
what you
compared to
mean.
today's comedy, it's probably like, yeah, you know, yo, Courtney, it's good to hear from you. I'm glad you're doing well. Thank you for tuning in. And then yeah, Dante, dude, trying to sue now, man. Dude is
Oh
really
my
trying to sue
god,
Mike Tyson, but we gonna get into that. We gonna get into that a little bit, man.
Mike need to fuck
You
him
know,
up
but
again. How about that?
nah, man, nah. Just let Tyson gave him the hands a little, a couple times, and let's leave it at that, you know. But yeah, you know how they always do, trying to turn themselves into the victim, Dante. You know that's inevitable, damn near. You know what I mean?
Sick.
So,
It's sickening. It's really
so
sickening,
yeah,
man.
but let's well, shit. I'll tell you what. Let's
Let's
talk
talk.
about how your week was, man, real quick.
Oh, my week was good, man. Until I saw that report talking about Future is the best rapper alive. That kind
Yeah,
of grind
yeah,
my gears. So
yeah. But you a future guy though, man. You're a future fan. You didn't like that. You didn't like that. I mean, I don't know. I guess you had an issue with that. I know he's your favorite rapper, right?
he's not my favorite. No, nigga. My favorite rapper is Kendrick Lamar. I think Kendrick Lamar is the best rapper ever because I feel like we
Hmm.
talked about this when we first started the podcast. Kendrick Lamar is everybody put into one. He's Redman, Eminem, Buster Rhymes. He's Cool Mo D, EPMD, Tupac, Biggie, The Game, Jay Z. All of these motherfuckers put into one dude from Compton, and he can
Yeah,
do everything. He can sing, rap, and every fucking thing else. But Future is who I listen to, and Dante can probably maybe he does too. But like Future is great to drive around and work out too, and all that type of shit.
yeah, yeah.
Future make that type of turn up music. He make music for the club. You know what I'm saying? Let's fuck up some commas,
Yo, he
mask
he he
off.
makes music for traps, man. You know,
Yeah, like yeah, I mean,
yeah,
it's just he sounds so much like Atlanta culture to me. Then I love Atlanta. Like I love Atlanta. That's my second home for real. So that's the reason why I
I
love
might,
Future.
might want to
That's
just move on back here. You know what I
I know.
mean?
It,
Courtney, move on back.
it's a, it's a whole lot going on.
You
It's a
know,
fluid situation, as they say. You know what I'm saying? But Future is dope. Future has inspired a lot of artists. Future is nasty when it comes to making his songs and mixtapes. Future is not the best rapper alive. He ain't the best
no,
rapper
yeah,
ever.
no,
I don't give a
no.
fuck what nobody say. I don't care what. First of all, who the fuck is GQ? They talking about clothes and fucking art
Well, well,
installations. Go
hold on.
ahead.
I think that was Elliot Wilson, who's the editor in chief in Double XL magazine, who wrote that story for GQ magazine. So when I look at Elliot Wilson, to me, he looks like the old nigga who's trying to stay young, trying to be relevant, trying to
Oh,
stay, up
that's a
with the
scary
hip hop.
person. That's a
Yeah,
scary man.
exactly, and especially when he has like his finger on the pulse of hip hop due to Double XL. I just believe that those are his words, and that's the message that he's trying to get out.
Right.
That he's trying to beat into our heads that Future's the best rapper alive. Just because he's on everybody's songs, just because he'll get your song to pop, that don't get me wrong, that means something. But it doesn't mean something in the sense where he's like the best and greatest alive. Because just like you said, Kendrick Lamar is still breathing, bro.
Yep.
So I can't really give him that accolade just yet. Now I'm not trying to tarnish anything that he's done thus far, speaking about Future. But yeah, no, he's no Kendrick, man. He's no thought-provoking person. Like but there are some stories that you had told me about Future, like the song Perky's Calling. I can hear
Mask
Perky's
off.
Calling. I guess it Mask Off too. Yeah, like the way you explain Mask Off, I was like, damn, I didn't catch that. I just thought that was just like some party jam. You know what I mean? So
Look,
yeah, bro, the way you explain Mask Off was just phenomenal, man, and that just gave me a new respect for him and that track.
thanks, bro. And I honestly, you gotta understand that like Future is the voice of a generation, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah,
that
absolutely.
generation where they use drugs instead of being like the drug sellers, they were more like the drug users, and it was more
Hmm.
like those synthetic type drugs, like you talking about Molly and Percocets, which is like really just pills for pain. But trying to dull that pain and using pills and things of that nature. Everybody smoke weed. A lot of people do coke and things of that nature. But
Hmm.
like using drugs and stuff like that, party drugs, he really like represented that, and that's exactly what was going on in Atlanta. Like a lot of times you saw those, like you go to the club, you see motherfuckers just zombied out, just dancing. They on some shit.
Right.
and he
Right.
was talking about that. He was like the voice of that. You know what I mean? And that's the reason why mask off is so important because he's like, I'm taking my mask off as being like an addict. I'm letting y'all know this is exactly who I am. This is really what I am, and also like this is really what's going on throughout everybody. He's like talking about being a fiend and how he can't stop it. You know,
Mhm.
and Percocets, Molly Percocets, but that does not mean that he's the best rapper alive.
Yeah, right.
I don't give a damn. I like Future. Future is nasty. I fucks with Future when I'm listening to like, cause like when I'm making music myself, I don't listen to other
Mhm.
artists. So like Pusha T's new album, I ain't playing that shit until I'm done with my shit. I don't
Oh,
want
nigga,
to.
you missing out, bro.
I
You got to
know it's.
stop that shit.
I don't have to. No, I don't have to worry about it being dope because I know that nigga dope. I'm not
Mhm.
gonna be. I'm sorry. No, it's Pusha. I know how he coming. I don't listen to nobody because I don't want to influence my own art. You be like, oh, you sounded like him. No, I didn't even hear the shit yet. So when I get done recording, I do like a deep, dive in music. The future, I can listen to him while I'm recording. I ain't trying to sound like you.
Yeah,
I ain't worry
yeah,
about that. You know what I'm saying? So Future is like I told you before, he's like cotton candy. He's a treat. You feel me? But he ain't no motherfucking the whole dessert. He ain't no motherfucking. He ain't food. You know what I mean? Like
right, yeah.
no, not at all. So them saying that he's the best rapper alive is some weird ass shit. Can you hear me? Okay, bro? I sound all right.
Yeah, yeah, I hear you. I hear you. Yeah, yeah.
All right, man. So yeah, that shit right there pissed me off, man. But hold on one second. I
This
gotta
is why.
switch. Go ahead, bro.
Okay, just real quick. This is why not everybody should have an opinion. Because it's one thing to give your opinion. It's another thing to try to sway your opinion for other people's. Like this is what I think, so this is what y'all need to think too. And that's so easy to do, man. That's so easy to just kind of I don't know, man. It's just so when people just know who you are, it's almost like how they say it, Spider-Man, with great power comes great responsibility. And I think people are being irresponsible with their words. And even, I'm no, this is not a big of a deal. You can hear something like "Who's the best rapper alive." You can easily disagree, but when it's somebody who kind of holds that power, you listen a little more, And I
Yeah.
think it can be kind of dangerous. It can be kind of dangerous. But like I said, so you saying that somebody's one of the greatest rappers alive is not that big of a deal. But you hold that weight, and it can be a little damaging.
And also, like, come on, man. You sitting there talking about you the best rapper alive. I
Hmm.
always just sit there and just look at the simple fact that you got to think about who's saying that. Like that might be their favorite rapper, but is that a consensus type of thing? Is that everybody saying that you the best rapper alive, or is it just a motherfucker just trying to sit there and get some clicks and just trying
Hmm.
to make people look at the GQ magazine? Because Future is dope, and Future might be your favorite rapper. That's cool. But when you have an actual voice and a platform, and you say you the best rapper alive, that's a lot of pressure on a lot of other people that's not even out here. So you just gotta watch that out. Watch out for that, bro. Like for real, for real. Um, so yeah, man. I would just definitely say that Future ain't the best. There's a lot other niggas that's way better than him. So
Hmm.
please believe that when it comes to motherfucking hip hop, there's some other people that can be better authorities. And this is the reason why we gotta bring back like the Source Awards and shit like that. Because I swear to God, man, at least they had some people that were journalists and they was objective when they would kind of make their opinions, even though they was getting paid off.
So when you say so, you mean like the Source magazine or the
Yeah,
Source
yeah, yeah.
award?
The Source magazine and X double XL. I know, like
Yeah, yeah.
they still around, but they don't have no voice like they used to. You feel me? Like that's just kind of
Hmm.
old. You dig?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, because social media kind of killed the whole magazine game, really. And we've been reading other people's opinions for the longest time, and we think we can do it too. And no, we can't. But it's so easy to just create a Twitter or create an IG, what have you, and give your little shitty opinions. But let me assure you, you're wrong, man. You're absolutely wrong, man.
Yeah.
So I feel what you're saying. Let's get back to the magazines and let the people who have done things in life have an opinion, because our opinions kind of suck sometimes.
Yeah, it's not the best at all. But at the same time, hey, if that's who that's his favorite, that's cool. But I would rather him talk about the cut of like a nice shirt or some shit rather than just, what the fuck ever he talking about. So
Now you saying that because it was done in GQ magazine.
I'm
I will
saying that
say
because it was
Future
done
is
in
a
GQ
stylish nigga,
magazine.
bro. Yeah,
Huh?
yeah.
Yeah.
Future's a
That's what
stylish nigga, man.
Oh yeah. I ain't saying you know what I mean he don't know what he doing in that aspect. But everything else, man, I don't know, bro. you got me kind of fucked up. If you sitting out here talking about Future's the best MC, and this is coming from a big Future fan. This is coming from a real Future fan. Like I fucks with Future. I've been listening to Future before when he first dropped the first Dirty Sprite. When he dropped the
Yeah,
first
damn,
version of that
a while
shit.
ago.
Yeah, no, I'm talking. Yeah, this is like 2010. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? So when him and Future was, or him and Drake started first becoming friends and shit. So, but yeah, no way in hell that nigga's the best rapper. All right, man. So,
You
you
want
want
to
to go
get
ahead and
to it,
talk
or
about Mike? Because
yeah?
I feel like we're
Let's
gonna
go ahead
spend a
and do
lot of
it.
this day talking about Mike.
Yeah, let's pull the docket back up if you don't mind, man. Um,
I
so
got you,
yeah,
bro.
your boy Mike is that's a little it's a little it's a so look, I personally believe that it is I forget how old Mike is, but it's like an elderly hate crime. You know what I mean? And it should be taken as such. It should be viewed as such because,
Elderly hate
you
crime.
know, I think Mike is in his 50s, and regardless of how much muscle this dude has or how trained he is, like you still shouldn't go around fucking with elderly people. And Mike is an elderly ass person right now. You know, like he can still get down, but still, you know, he's higher up in age. And this young cat came out of nowhere and was like, "Yo, I'm gonna get this clout." And this dude I read has been in jail a few times already. You know,
For
I
doing
didn't.
shit like this, or just for being a
Yes,
jerk.
yes. Well, not just for doing shit like this, for other shit as well. But yeah, you
Oh,
know, he's the type that try to get clout. You know, Instagram videos and shit. I feel like Mike should have fucked him up even more.
right though.
But then
Right.
again, but you know, everybody has a camera now, so it's a different time, a different era, and it's the fact that just like you know Dante says he's trying to sue. You know, you can sue for absolutely anything right now, and that's some shitty shit to me, bro. I don't appreciate that. I don't like that. The dude came into Mike Tyson's space, his area, you know, and COVID is it's not as deep as it was, you know, a year or so ago, but this shit is still out there, you know, the shit is out there still getting stronger, and you know what makes it even worse is that Mike had already taken a pic with the dude respectfully, gracefully. You know what I mean? Like he came up to him and was like, took a pic with the guy. The guy may have been a little drunk, but still, man, like I don't get it, bro. Like you don't fuck with normal people. You just
But you
don't
want to fuck
even
with a
don't bother
celebrity.
normal people, you
You want
know?
to mess with a
And
celebrity
not,
though.
bro, not even a celebrity, bro. This is Mike Tyson. He's the greatest boxer of all time. The only person that was better than Mike Tyson was Muhammad Ali. That's what I think. That's how I feel, bro. And you fucking, you know, like you just want to you go at him and it's like, yo, hit me, and put fist on him, bro. Get out of here with the dumb shit. I'm not. Yo, if
It's
anything, Mike
disgusting.
should sue him. Mike should sue him. It's elderly abuse, and sometimes the elderly can have the upper hand on you, bro. And this is definitely what happened. You know, this is definitely what happened. Mike definitely got the upper hand on this guy,
Let
and
me
he
play
got
the
his little
video.
feelings hurt, man. Yeah, let's do that. Let's play the
Let's
video.
play the video because it's a multiple. We got multiple videos about this shit. So,
Mhm.
shit, I need to
There's
find it.
another video of there's another video I gave you. I want.
Oh, that's not even it. That ain't it.
Yeah, that's the one I want to see. Yeah. Ooh, fuck.
Yes, he is fucking him up. Can y'all see that, man?
We could for a second. Edgy, what's good? What's good? How you feeling? Good to see you. Thank you for tuning in.
I just like
Got
really.
lit, man. He over here rapping with Tyson. Mike Tyson trying to give us some shrooms. You don't know how to act. Tyson looking out, man. That shit crazy as fuck.
You should have never gave you his money.
JetBlue, net flight. My boy just got beat up by Mike Tyson. Turn that way. Yeah, he got fucked up.
Look, that shit. And I'm sorry, y'all. We gotta get a better video for that. But I'm gonna say that shit is disgusting. That shit is disgusting. Be like, so my opinion is it is real simple. This was just straight up. I'm trying to aggravate Mike Tyson so I can go ahead and do something to get some clout on the internet. You know what I mean? And it's like
That's
I
it.
don't. I think like if you know Mike Tyson's pedigree, right, and you know the fact that he's trying to be a changed man, he's trying to be a spiritual
That
man,
too.
trying to do
That
his
too.
meditation. He smokes his
Mhm.
weeds. He got multiple things going on, and he does fight, but he's now more fighting to stay in physical shape. You know, it was a motivating factor for him to go ahead and get back in shape. You know what I'm saying? So he
Mhm.
started eating like a lot of the, the chicken and drinking and shit like that. He cut a lot of that shit off, and he's sober and all of that. He smoked his weed, but he was trying to relax. We have to stop as people just to be like, yo, just because you famous, I means I have the authority to go fuck with you. Who the fuck you think you is, man? Don't do that. And then
Right.
secondly, man, how you gonna sit there and mess with this man when you know he's been to jail multiple times? He has multiple
Bro.
charges. Been to, you know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like, come on, man. You trying to get this nigga hemmed up? Like he got locked the fuck up after this, bro. Like,
Mhm.
what about you don't even know? Like he could have been on his second strike or something. You don't even know what's going on. This motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? And what he's supposed to do. This is a prideful man. He's boxed motherfuckers all over the world. This is a prideful dude. And then you gonna have your homeboy sitting there filming the whole thing, like, oh yeah, this is why you don't do shrooms. Oh, my homeboy got fucked up by Mike Tyson. All of this stuff. It's not funny, it's disgusting. It makes me feel like the judge should just straight up be like, yo, we throwing this shit out. Cause there has to be some type of fucking law. And Dante, you might know, man. So or anybody else
Yeah.
on the chat, let me out.
Yeah.
But
Dante.
I said, Dante's our resident genius over this motherfucker. Dante, let us know if there's a law about, if you aggravate somebody enough in public, why can't I put my fucking hands on you? Why, this dude is behind him in his personal space. How is that allowed? How is that legal? And how do I get locked up for that, man?
Right.
He's sitting
Yeah.
there kissing
Yeah.
my back of my head and shit. You touch me, you getting hands on you. So I don't know how that's legal. So it's just sad, man, that he got locked up for that. And it's just like, yo, we treat our famous people like shit. We treat them like they're
Mhm.
animals, man. We treat
Mhm.
them like animals. What you think, Wayne? Do you think that this guy should get charges and leave Tyson alone? Cause I know you ain't supposed to put hands on people, but still, bro, still.
So, here's what I think. We have to stop allowing the clout chase. We
Word.
got to do something to put this shit in order because it's a completely different era now where you can become famous by just talking reckless and saying whatever the hell you want to say and knowing. That's the thing. I think it's the knowing that people can't fuck with you. Like just like if I can kind of flip it a little bit, how the paparazzi will stand out in front of Kanye West's house when he's like trying to take his daughters to school, or when he's just trying to get into the car and go to Walmart like the rest of us. You know what I mean? Like Kanye, these celebrities can't do anything, and these people are invading your territory, and they know it, and they know that you can't put your hands on them. And for the times that the celebrities have like broken a camera or stepped on a foot, these people can sue. So I believe that this shit is getting completely out of hand. I don't know about y'all. I don't really regularly go to those news sites, the TMZs or shit like that, where I can know what the Kardashians are doing or know whatever artists or where they're eating at. I don't really care for the pictures like that, but there's other people that do. But you're invading these people's territory by doing so. And bro, that's not okay. We need to put some law in place where you can't step on people's property. And if you do, just like here in the South, bro, we could put a couple of bullets in your ass, man. Like we can shoot at you. We can like, yo, you get off my property. I'm warning you. Just like
Yep.
Clint Eastwood stay off my lawn, bro. And you're doing this shit just to get a couple of pictures so you can give it to whatever news publication and get a couple hundred or a couple $1,000s. That's not okay, man. We have to stop allowing the clout chase. And no matter how entertaining it is to watch this shit on Instagram or Twitter, or just to be able to see your favorite celebrities grab a Whopper from Burger King, we have to stop watching these videos, man.
Cause they'll
We
start
have to
making them
stop
if we stop
watching it.
watching them.
Exactly. They'll stop doing it if there's no, if there's no want or need for it. They've created this need in us. They're telling us like, this is what you want to see. You want to see your celebrities doing the same thing that you do. But no, man, and these people can't put their hands on you. And I know for one, I like my privacy. I like being able to do what the hell I want to do. It's one if you are a celebrity and you take your kids to the YMCA to whatever the hell to go swimming, that's fine, man. Like, you're gonna get noticed, you're gonna be seen. That's cool, you know. But to just try to follow them, try to see what they're doing, that's not okay. That's not okay to me. I don't like that. I don't appreciate that, and it needs to stop. So we need to figure out how to stop allowing them to clout chase. And if we can't put our hands on them or sue them, then they should be able to sue as well for invading their privacy, invading their space. And COVID ain't no joke, man. Like, I don't care how much you can fucking put a mask on or tell them that you don't need a mask or whatever the case is. Like, I don't like that shit, bro. Some people want to wear a mask, some people don't. Either way, don't fucking get in my area, bro. I don't want what you got. I don't want your illness. I don't want your sickness. I don't want, what I mean? Don't put your fucking hands on me,
You got, yo, let's go
and
to
then
the
on a
comments.
plane.
Okay,
Wait,
bro.
and just on a plane, man, because all I see on the plane is like it's usually the other man. Because I swear to God, bro, the other man, yo, anywhere the other man goes, they have to take off their fucking shoes. And they always have, they take off their socks and they got to put their feet up. When you go to the movies, the other man always take off their shoes and they put their fucking feet up on a seat next to them. Yo, that's so disgusting, man. I can't tell you, I'm a huge Reddit guy. I can't tell you how many times I've seen people on Reddit say, yo, this person's feet is right up under my seat. And I just want to be like, yo, stomp on them bitches, bro. For real, man. Just kill them. Like, yo, don't be disgusting. Stop taking your shoes off everywhere you fucking go. That's disgusting. I don't care how comfortable you want to be. You buy some more comfortable shoes, man. Stop trying to fit your huge ass feet in some Jordans and put on some damn Skechers, bro. Don't put your nasty feet. Stop taking your shoes off. I understand that so much, man, and I hate it so much, bro. But just learn some common decency and respect for other people. There's nothing wrong with having respect for other people, man. Stay away from people. Wear your mask. I think I may be going off like on a tangent again, man. I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
sorry.
all right, man.
I'm sorry if I am, y'all.
Let's read
But
the comments, man.
Just be respectful. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and read the comments, man. Edgy says, man, I hope they don't come for Tyson hard over this punk ass dude. I think they are. Tyson is black, and he has a history, and just like Phyllis said,
ago, man, let it slide, man.
Right, and he's trying to become a better person, and nobody will allow him to do so. So I think they are going to come hard over this. I feel like Tyson should be able to sue. Simple as that. Stay out of my area, man. It's COVID out here. Stay out of my way, man. He should have bit him. Damn, Edgy. Damn, it's like for real. And that's another thing too, Edgy. Like on top of that, away from the dude's fist, he can bite. This dude bit a quarter of Holyfield's ear off. Bit it off, bro. So yeah, that man worked. Marty, what's good, man? I'm glad, man. I saw the picture with you in the shirt, man. I appreciate it, man. Thank you for representing us, man. We hope you like the shirt, bro. I would ask you to wear it every day if you can. I know it may get a little dirty or musty or whatever. Throw that shit in the dryer, throw a bounce in there, make it fresh again, and wear that shit everywhere you go. Represent us, man. Thank you, and we appreciate it. And for everybody else that we sent merch to, man, y'all give us pictures and y'all wearing it, man, and we appreciate it. We love it. We thank y'all, man.
Hey, quick question. Marty, put in
yeah.
the comments, bro. Am I allowed to put that on the internet?
Yeah.
Just let me know that. Just go ahead and put it in the comments. Because Go ahead, Wayne.
Yeah. No doubt. Dante says, you can only defend yourself with force that is equal to threat.
Ugh.
Yeah, but that's the problem too.
Yep.
You know what I mean? I'm not saying like somebody steps on your foot, you got to like fuck them up. But I do believe that but you see this, and in some cases, people just don't care. And I think in a celebrity's case, it depends on what I guess it depends on how you're invading their territory, So I say in this aspect with Mike Tyson, who Tyson is. I don't care how young you are, you know something about him. If you don't know that he's one of the greatest boxers of all time, you know that he bit a dude's ear off one time. So I feel like when you invade someone's space or territory, like I made the example of Kanye West and people, hiding out in front of his house, they should be able to do something a little bit more drastic to make themselves safe. And just being able to you know, if this dude just jumped in his face, the only thing that Mike Tyson can do is jump in his face back. That dude can just harass Tyson the whole flight. And dude could just be trying to chill. Maybe he was trying to take a nap, you know. But I don't know, man. I feel like it depends. It should depend. Dante also said, ironically, the police and the court decides what is equal, of course. And that's why I said, you know, Tyson is a black man, so he's probably going to get the worst of this because everybody expects for the celebrity or the black man to be more mature than the person that's antagonizing them. And that's not fair at all. So Edgy said, put his hands, plus his hands may be registered as weapons. True enough, they may be, they probably are, but fuck it, use the weapons. You know what I mean? Like Mike Tyson don't need no guns, bro. He don't need like no real guns, at least. You know what I mean? So yeah, Marty says stomp on them shits. I'm damn sure. I would, man. I would. Stop being gross. Like act like you've been taught something in life. No, stop taking your shoes off everywhere you go. Stop it. Dante says, I think I heard the guy threw a bottle at Mike or something. If Mike has a good lawyer, he might be able to wing it. Okay, I didn't hear that he threw a bottle at him, but I wouldn't put it past these people nowadays, man. You know, anything just to get a couple of views or, you know. And Marty said I support through and through. No doubt, man. Thank you, and we appreciate that, man. But Fearless, let me ask you, man, because you know I'm not so much of a tough guy. What would you do in that situation? Just in the situation that you're in, the person as you are now. Let's not talk about like, you know, when you actually, you know, start making millions and things like that. Right. What would you do in the? Just say you're Mike Tyson in this situation. You're Fearless, but you know you had the same shit that happened to you. What would you do? Mm-hmm. How would you handle it?
Would do exactly what Mike Tyson did. But I would have probably did it a little earlier, man. Fuck that shit, man. Look, nah, man, no. I'm sorry. No one wants to go to jail. No one wants that. For people in the chat, y'all let me know. Are y'all cool with people invading your personal space and bothering you on the flight for 15, 20, 30, 40 minutes and sitting there? Y'all get mad when it's a kid. When it's a little kid. Hold on, I'm gonna fuck you.
Right, that's what kids do. They cry, man.
Right. I'm gonna fuck you up and your parents. That's how y'all be thinking. So imagine, you know, this is a grown man. I don't care. He on Molly, Percocet, mushrooms, LSD, THC, PCP, DDD, DMT. Fucking with me, you're gonna be KO just like Tyson did. Yeah. And I think that Tyson gave him the light work. He ain't give. I mean, he was, sick, but he could have, you know, like Jimmy. Marty, I know what you would have done. I'm gonna just say get in the box. That's all I'm gonna say because you going.
No, I got the perfect answer for that, Marty. I know what Marty would have done. Marty would have been like, "Yo, come here. Let me talk to you real quick, man. Let me talk to you for a second, man. I just want to talk. I just want to talk." Then it would have been over. And Marty, now that I know what you look like, my nigga, I can see you doing it. I can absolutely see you doing it. I can absolutely see you doing it. And if you do it, bro, please wear the You Feel Me podcast band shirt that we have, man. So, I mean, we'll support you, man, just like you support us. But if you go do that shit, we might as well get a couple of extra plays, a couple extra views or listens. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he's a certified.
And then we'll create a shirt that be like, yo,
Marty fucks
free our nigga Marty, man. You know, free Marty, my nigga. We got you, bro.
But now on some real, let's look what Dante said. First of all, it would only take me a few seconds for someone to fuck with me like that. Mike's patience was impressive, and I think, bro, absolutely. Dante, absolutely, you are right because I'm right with you. But I think you had patience when you have been in trouble a whole lot. You know, like when you have all that shit, man. And you know, he ain't been in jail, real like jail. He was in prison, bro, and like all of the problems he had. And now he got all these corporate sponsorships and shit. He got his podcast that's popping off. He got his own weed brand. He got his own edibles brand. He has his own Tyson Ranch where you go smoke weed in these nice little villas and shit. He got a whole bunch of shit going on. Big money, real things. He even boxing again. Me, I ain't got none of that.
You say I got a little to lose, but not as much as Mike. You know,
and I can get that shit back. It ain't that hard. You know what I'm saying? It ain't that tough. It ain't, you know, it ain't easy, but nope. Because everyone else would have beat that motherfucker's ass in a millisecond. So I'm not trying to hear that shit. Like, he should be applauded for him not doing that. And I'm pretty sure that happens to Mike Tyson every week, bro. Every week. Every week somebody like, oh, he
I
ain't
don't
shit.
think
He ain't
so,
gonna do
bro.
shit,
I don't
man.
think so, man.
It's
I
a
think
lot
Mike
more
Tyson got
assholes
a
out
lot
here
of
than a little
respect.
bit.
I feel you, but I think Tyson got a lot more respect in just in the streets in general than people that just go around fucking with him. Everybody knows who he is for the most part, you know. And I don't know. I got to disagree on that, man. I think even if you think that way about Tyson, you ain't gonna do shit. You know what I mean? You ain't gonna do shit to Mike, man. Mike could fucking kill you, bro. That's why he should have put more hands on this guy here.
Oh, goofy motherfucker did though, but I'm pretty sure that dude was highly inebriated. You don't know what they got going on. This dude probably got a podcast or a YouTube channel. And look,
Mhm.
as people that do a podcast, as me doing music, you know what I'm saying, you being a writer, all that stuff that we got going on, you know, of course we might do some shit or say some shit just to get a little bit of attention. That's obvious, right? I mean, we have a
Right,
live show, we're
right.
reacting to this, right? This is all
Mhm.
content based stuff. But content based stuff shouldn't be like, yo, I'm gonna go ahead and get beat up by this famous dude so it can be funny.
Like a picture would have been enough, man.
A picture
Like,
would have been enough. A
bro.
quick conversation would have been enough. Leave that nigga alone. How about that would have been enough? And that's the
Mhm.
reason why, like, I'd rather drive than fly. Cause I don't want to have to be in a contained space with nobody. If I'm driving, I could drive away from this psycho motherfucker on the road. I can take a quick pause. I can take a quick break. You know what I'm saying? I can control most of what I can control. When you on a plane, you on a tube with somebody.
Mhm.
So motherfuckers acting goofy like that. Imagine, you know what I'm saying? I don't know where they was flying to or from, but imagine that, man.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna strangling this motherfucker, and you really sending him to, like, you know, the Mile High Club because he right close to
Yeah,
heaven.
yeah,
You
yeah.
feel me? Like,
A different Mile High Club, not that, you know. Yeah.
not the other one. You know what I'm saying? So I'm
Mhm.
just like, come on, man. Like, that was real sick, and it was disgusting. And I just was like, yo, you sitting there making a black man's life worse. A person that's trying to reform himself.
Mhm. Yeah,
Just
man.
stop, leave
Absolutely.
motherfuckers alone, man. Like, you ain't. Nah, and then you gonna sit. It's just the fact that he did that. His homie was doing the video. He was like, "Oh, I got beat up. Oh, I got beat up." And I'm just like, "You such a corny motherfucker, man." I
Yeah.
just wanna,
It's whack as fuck, bro.
like, every time we see
Whack
him,
as
we
fuck.
should stomp his ass out. Like, for real, man. I hope he gets $0. Like, for real. But the court, like Dante said, the court gonna be like, "Yo, you put hands on him." That's what the court gonna say. Like, and it's
Mhm.
fucked up. But like Dante said, man, if Tyson would have turned around, started cussing him out, and started talking to him crazy, then that would have been equal reaction. You know what I'm saying? If the dude, that's why that's like, yo, Tyson could take a punch. So Tyson really should have said, yeah, hit me, hit me, hit me. And if that dude would have hit Tyson, then he can beat this nigga into dust.
Yeah.
So, but hey, man, you know.
Hell yeah, bro.
All right, so
Yeah.
yeah, Dante said, like I said, he said, first of all, I would have taken a few seconds for someone to fuck with me like that. Mike's patience was impressive. I just wanted to really read that again, man, because I honestly believe that's real deal Holyfield. You know, no no reason for the puns. You know what I'm talking
Yeah, right.
about. And then Edgy said, let's make sure we do some crazy shit in our merch. Yeah, take a crazy picture, jump off a building or something. Not, I mean,
Mhm.
wait, hold up.
Mhm.
With a parachute. You know we love y'all. Don't die.
Right. Yeah,
But, you
yeah,
know, do
man. We
something
need y'all back
stupid.
here next week too.
Right.
Man.
Take a
Yeah.
picture. Thank you. We need some clout too in this place. So appreciate that, my G's. Marty said he agreed with Dante. Yep. So there you go. Y'all friends in the psycho world. And
Yeah.
then Edgy said
Great.
he should have went commando on his ass. Yeah, he should have, man. For real. You know, straight up. Like, como esta? And just, you know what I'm saying, stab this nigga in the throat. But unfortunately, when you're more popular, you got to deal with people that are insane. So the more popular you are, the worse it is. So
Mhm.
I hope Mike gets out, man, and I hope that he's able to, move on past this and they don't fuck up anything else. So you want to go ahead, man, and talk about DJ Envy's wife first or next? I mean,
So yeah, let's talk about Jada Part 2, man. Jada
right.
Jr., bro.
Let me go ahead and play the video, bro,
Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that.
because yeah, this is a
reward
weird
that
one.
you have to offer is an orgasm. But even if I didn't feel it, I would still be performative. So yes, I was faking it.
We got into like a argument, and then she was like, well, you know, I don't be having an orgasm. She didn't say it in that. She speaks way more eloquent than I would have. And I was like, what? And she was like, I don't. I'm like, no, yes, you do. I hear it. Like, yeah, and then she was like, no, I'm faking it. I'm like, every time? And she was like, yeah. And then that just crushed me because I thought I was putting in work. Like I'm sitting there thinking I'm, Big Daddy Long Leg.
And I'm sure so many women can relate. Like, you want a word that you have.
Yo.
That poor guy. So I agree, Marty. Marty said she whacked for that. I agree. So
I'll be right back, Wayne. Go ahead, man.
So all right, Phyllis and I, we spoke about this before, and he kind of opened my eyes to it. I'm gonna wait for him to say what he said to me. But here's what I think or thought. I believe that if that's what really happens, then they need to speak to each other about that behind closed doors. So I'm kind of old school in that aspect where what happens in the house stays in the house, unless it's just something that's crazy and heinous and that you need help with, But usually this is a married couple. They've been together for ages. DJ Envy always tells stories about how his wife held him down when he was in college, when he didn't have anything, and now he's like bestowing the graces back upon her because technically it's hers as well. And I agree with that. I hear that. If y'all make that paper together, she's entitled to it as well. But still, I just truly believe that that's something that should have stayed behind closed doors. That's nobody's business. And on top of that, you've embarrassed this man in front of the entire world because a lot of people, especially in the hip hop community, know who DJ Envy is. And that's all that people are going to be talking about for a while now. I just yesterday, I had watched the Pusha T interview on the Breakfast Club. And at the end of the interview, Angela Yee had said, so yeah, what do you think about DJ Envy's wife and how he can't please her in bed? And like, she was joking around, I guess, somehow. And, Pusha didn't really play into it. He was like, oh, nah, man, come on. But it's the fact that she brought it up. She probably does that a lot to, ever since, DJ Envy's wife came out and said that, like, people are going to be talking about that for a very long time. And that's just something else that you can put into that DJ Envy book that you can make fun of him about. They had the whole Deezus and Mero thing and how he was trying to protect his wife with Deezus and Mero. And he cheated on his wife with Erica Mena from Love and Hip Hop. And he went on national radio and told the whole world about it. He apologized to his wife about it, promised they were going to get right. But still in all, my thing is that's something that should stay behind closed doors. If she wants to talk to somebody about that, cool. But that's not something that you tell to everybody. That's not one of those things where, you say everybody's been through this. So maybe if I said, other people will come out and, that's something that you keep private between closed doors. And that's something that they could have spoken about. Like, okay, baby, I'm sorry. How can I please you? But that shit is absolutely embarrassing for her to have said that in front of DJ Envy. It could be kind of damaging to his career as well, because that's another thing with black folks is that we don't forget nothing, bro. Like, we won't say it, but it stays like in the back of our head. And like with black people, if we feel like you a clown or a goofy or something, we'll stop giving you our support. It could be the smallest things that can stop us from, stop you from, being you. But like I said, I spoke to Fearless about it. And Fearless, he gave me a little extra words of wisdom. He told me a different way to kind of think about it. And I see what you said up here, Edgy, too. That's kind of what Fearless was saying. They're promoting their book.
Let me,
but yeah, Fearless, go ahead. But what do you have to say about it, man?
So, okay. So the way I came at it was like, okay, they selling the book, right? So when you selling the book, you got to be salacious, man. It's a lot of competition out here. So you're going to say whatever you want to go ahead and say and sell this book. Plus they have a podcast, and their podcast truly is based off of like their relationship and different types of questions from different type of people based off of like sex and just them and how they work through their problems and stuff like that because they went to therapy all those years. That's perfectly fine. And I hope that they had a conversation before they did an interview like, hey, we're going to talk about our sexual relationship and talk about how you can't please me and how all of that stuff. But I feel like they only was talking about that because they're trying to sell that book. And that's a hell of a way to sell a book. You feel me? But hey, if the book is about how you get over that, maybe can inspire some people. But I do feel like, man, that is some shit that you might want to talk about, and we're gonna have to really, 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 really like make sure that my ego's in check because my shit's paper thin. And you know what I'm saying? My confidence ain't there like that. And I know there's a lot of motherfuckers out here can agree. You gonna sit there and tell me that every time we, you know what I mean, having relations, you ain't never having pleasure in it. You just doing it because it's a formality.
Right.
You want to talk about I ain't rapping no more. I ain't going outside no more. I ain't making no more t-shirts. I'm done.
And then they got like 6 or 7 kids, man.
But let's go through the comments, man, because I feel like we got some really good things that's going on here. So
Yeah.
So like you said, Marty says she whacked for that. Y'all light skinned cats.
Yeah, y'all wow, man. Y'all wow. And not to mention DJ Envy's wife looks like a damn cat. You know, I can tell you could just look at her and be like, yo, you have messed your face up. But go ahead, man. Y'all keep doing y'all.
Marty said that's all I can say. Edgy said I wouldn't have said it publicly. Yikes. Now, if you and you know what I mean, your significant other Edgy was sitting here and talking about all that stuff, and y'all write a book about it, and y'all both confident with it, and y'all like, well, we gotta sell this motherfucker, then that's a whole different story, right? Because that's business. This is business, right? This is what it seems like to me. But if you're just sitting there, you gossiping about it, Jesus, like there's one thing I kind of follow a rule. I don't ever look at my wife's friends' texts, like the text group chat that she has with her friends.
Yeah, it'll fuck you up, bro.
It'll fuck your life up.
Yes.
Like I'll be like, yo, what happened to Fearless? Really disappeared, nigga. Fearless moved to the fucking islands, nigga, with the turtles that come on the island. I'm just looking at the turtles come on there once a year. They had kids. That's where Jimmy at. Jimmy just said, fuck it. You know, so like y'all don't ever do that. All right. So Courtney said, oh my God, that's nobody's business. Exactly. Right. You know, that's in the house, man. That's in the house shit. And a lot of people now put everything public. That's why people be getting caught crimes and all types of crazy ass stuff going on. And Edgy said they promoting their book. Like, I agree. Dante said, as grown people in a relationship, it's both of the parties' fault if she is not having an orgasm. Fucking talk. Say what the fuck you want. And the man should be bitch made to ask what you like. And that's a big thing about the ego and pride, Dante. That's what that is, bro. Oh, I'm laying it down. She whooping, hollering, fucking up the walls, biting pillows. Might be asleep. You don't know what's going on. So you know what I'm saying?
He's stroking your ego, man. Yeah.
You know, if you don't ask, bro, how you gonna know? Like a closed mouth don't get fed. You know, and that's that old 45 nigga type of advice. All right, so Courtney said, you know, Ye is messy. Yes, she is.
Ye. This
is her fault. Ye is messy.
Right. You know, and that's why, you know, when she had that little beef with Gucci Mane a couple years ago, and Charlamagne did the interview, and she got all of her feelings and shit, and they're like, this is the situation. This is what happens, because Ye only gets fucked with like once every 2 or 3 years. You know what I mean? And she gets all of her feelings, and then she wants to quit, and she wants to go to another show and shit like this, but she still fucks around like this, and then wonder why. You know, I don't know. I don't like that shit, man. And she's too old for that.
She's way too old for that. Edgy said, or don't fake that shit. That's what Edgy said. So she ain't Edgy ain't got no acting. She ain't got no motherfucker. You know, I'm keeping it honest. Or I'm just like, you ain't doing it right. Let's stop. I'm tired. I need a sandwich. So that's what Edgy talking about. Jason said they trying to be transparent selling tactics. I agree with that, because that's like now the new selling tactic, bro, is to just make a huge scene or to be extremely honest and transparent, where people be like, oh shit, they're keeping it real. I'm gonna read this book. I understand that. I'm with that. But y'all gotta have that conversation first. Marty said, I could imagine the real conversation. That's why you can't fuck, you little dick pissing on your balls, ass boy.
Marty, you a goddamn, bro.
Yeah, Marty, that might have been the whole conversation right there. But you know, they're gonna put it in the book a lot less, and you know, in public. Dante said that was on some Will and Jada type shit. To your point.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, bro.
So I think like this here, man, in my opinion, you keep that shit in house. But if you're trying to sell something, bro, in this day and age, you can't just be like, oh yeah, this book is about our relationship and this and this.
Right,
and that.
yeah.
Man, you gotta sell this motherfucker. And if your primary audience is African American people, minority people, us, we like drama. We like to be messy, man. Like, we like gossip. I don't give a fuck when niggas say, oh, I don't like the gossip. You a fucking liar. Motherfuckers love news, certainly interpersonal news.
Mhm.
That's just who we are, man. That's our culture, man. So Marty said red table talk all day. Yeah, that's that red table right there, bro. Straight up. So yeah, man. All right, Mark. I'll call you Marty, big homie Wayne.
Yeah,
All right, man. So
that's fine.
you want to go ahead and talk about ASAP Joe? Hey, man, your shit is
Oh,
flickering.
we can. Yeah, I know. I see that, bro. I don't know what happened. I try to. I actually have a. I know we didn't talk about this before, but I actually have like a a black moment in history. You know what I mean?
Okay, we got a
Uh,
moment of pride this week.
moment of pride. There we go. Exactly. So let's talk about that, man. And it's something that you and I spoke about, man. And I hope I'm not out of place when I say this, bro. But
I'm gonna pull it up. Who you talking about, bro?
hold up, man. You took me away, man. I want the people to see me, bro.
I know, but you flickering, my nigga. I don't know what to tell you.
Let me see. Is it still happening?
Yes, that's why I took your ass away.
Damn, bro.
I know, right? Like you getting pictures taken. What you doing over
Yeah, right. Yeah. Nothing,
This ain't
nigga.
OnlyFans, man.
I'm
Come
sitting,
on,
bro.
man.
I'm sitting, bro. Let me say this, and then I'm gonna check my shit, man. Um, the black moment of pride goes to Edgy because last week we forgot it was her birthday, man, and I want to give a shout out to her because she's always on the calls. I mean, she's always on the live. She's always here with us. And Edgy, we want you to know that we love you. It was her birthday last week, and you one of our biggest fans, and you the big homie, man, and we love you. And I never even met you yet, and like you've just always been here for us. And I just want to say happy birthday to you. I hope, however old you are, I hope you get double that and so much more. You know what I
Word.
mean? We love you. We want you to keep doing your thing, keep going up, keep supporting us, and we gonna keep supporting you. And we love you, and we want to give it up for Edgy. We love you so much, Edgy,
Yeah, man.
because not everybody is always promised here, man. And we just want to say we love you, and just keep doing your thing. Phyllis, I'm gonna check my shit real quick, man.
Thanks, bro. I appreciate that, man. Yeah, man. And yeah, I'm a piece of shit. I'm just gonna keep it like that. But I should have mentioned that last week. That was my fault. But just like word of advice to everybody, man, when you running, sometimes you gotta make sure you slow down, remember everything that's important. So, we love you, Edgy. First person to buy any merch from us, always supporting the podcast, sharing it, shit like that, man. Just like been here from the day one, gave us great advice, helped us be able to even build our merch store, all that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? So just one of them type of people that you just really can't replace that type of love. You feel me? That's real love. It ain't just like some sibling or some old, that's my cousin or that's my homie type shit. Nah, it's a lot of motherfuckers that don't give a fuck about nothing. So if you got somebody that got a birthday coming up or something like that, try to remember that shit, man, and make sure that you shout them out and keep them pushing. Because if you don't, man, you gonna miss shit. You don't want to miss shit because motherfucker time is fleeting. You know what I mean? But just some old man advice, and we love you, man. Appreciate it. So big homie, you back on, man? What's happening?
How do I look, man? How do I look?
Pause. You look great.
We ain't got to pause, man. We ain't got to pause, bro. Thank you. I meant the camera, but thank you. I need that self-esteem boost as well.
Hey, I told Marty to send me a pic. I said when he's like, I got my shirt, and I was like, yo, send me a pic. Pause. He was starting backing up. Send me a pic, Marty. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, man. We want to see you representing, dog. We want to see
man,
you.
it's just hilarious. All right, man. So I don't know if I write a book or a tell-all or something, or like let's say me and Court decide to go ahead and do like a podcast or like a little video series or something about our relationship and shit like that. Because everybody be like, oh, y'all relationship goals. Man, we ain't talking about that shit. They ain't niggas, they ain't never gonna know. Like ever. So if that's a problem, that's between me, her, and the walls and the cats. And that's what it is. So all right, bro. I think you stopped flickering. So you want to go ahead and start talking about ASAP, man? Poor ASAP.
Yeah,
man.
let's talk about let me go ahead and pull it up because I don't remember all the ASAP names, man. I'm too old for that shit. But there's a whole group, a whole ASAP mob. ASAP Rocky's the leader, I think. And I know it's just a bunch of terrible shit going on in the group, man. People are snitching on people, and people are telling that this person is snitching on people, which is actually making the shit true that they talking about. But either way, soon to be father ASAP Rocky had a little issue this week. He was the feds went to his house while he and Rihanna were in the crib, I believe, and they went searching through his shit for something that happened last November. Apparently ASAP had got into an argument with a friend of his, or at least somebody that he knew, and he had shot like maybe 3 or 4 shots, bust 3 or 4 shots, and the dude said that ASAP had grazed his left hand. Other than that, he didn't really get hurt too much. But either way, they locked ASAP up because of that, and he got out on $500,000 bail. So he's out now, and this is, first and foremost, it's a little messed up because Rihanna is pregnant and she looks like she's very far along, and she doesn't need this kind of stress, bro. Like, I'm not just saying that because it's Rihanna. I'm saying it because it's a woman, and no woman needs that kind of stress whenever she's, going through a pregnancy. But also,
Word.
ASAP isn't the greatest of people. He has his problems in the world, but I feel this is something that kind of happened a while ago. I think he didn't really think that it would kind of come back up.
Right.
But the real issue that we have, and this is the real issue, but another issue that we have is a couple of people in the ASAP group. There's apparently somebody named ASAP Bari who's in the ASAP mob, and he said that one of the other people in the ASAP group is the ones who snitched, and his name is ASAP Relly. So yeah, ASAP Bari said that this rat ass nigga, that's the one who told on Rocky. He's a fucking rat, and I don't know why ASAP Relly decided to tell. I don't know, man. It's just really weird because these are the people you come up with. These are the people that you signed. I don't know if ASAP has a record label. These are the people that you kind of put on when one person gets famous to kind of put everybody on, and every rapper has a fucking clique, right?
Yep.
Either way, this shows that you still have haters in your clique, man. You still have to watch out, like, who's friends or who aren't your friends, And I'm sorry that ASAP Relly isn't as popular as ASAP Rocky to where he can get somebody like a Rihanna, or maybe he doesn't have as much money. I don't know, but I me, man. I'm not a gangster of any sort. You know what I mean? I carry a gun, and that's mostly for protection because you never know when you got to dump a nigga off. You know what I mean?
Motherfuckers crazy.
Yeah. So I in this situation, I really feel bad because. Not because ASAP, I should feel bad because ASAP decides that he needs to shoot at somebody for, an argument. But even though, like, you have nobody you can really trust,
Yep.
And if this is true that ASAP Relly, I don't know, ASAP Relly did snitch, for what, man? Like, for what? Like, you don't even have friends anymore. Like,
He probably was gonna get hemmed up
to the child. Oh, is that what you think?
Yeah, I think he was probably gonna get hemmed up. So he was like, man, fuck it. I'm gonna go ahead and tell on ASAP because he the nigga, or Rocky, he the one with the money or whatever. Or maybe he was just scared of getting locked up. That's the only reason why he would tell. Or they might have some money issues. You know what I mean? And he felt like this was a good way to get back. And I ain't no real gang or anything. It's just a regular label in the group. You know what I mean? So you don't know where niggas' loyalties really lie. I never heard of this motherfucker before.
Never, man. I never heard of either one.
And like he popping records and shit.
Yeah,
he probably just like, part of the entourage. You might handle some marketing or some shit like that, but them checks don't be coming in like that. You gotta think you dealing with a grown ass man that's hungry.
Yeah, it's kind of like the dancing niggas in the Saint Lunatics. The dude that used to wear the mask, like he never spit, but I'm sure he got like a check. But what's his fucking name, really?
Right. Like, what was his check? You feel me? Like, motherfuckers probably still got full-time jobs, That's the thing. Life is hard, bro. And like, you could be famous, be broke. You could be famous and broke. So what else you got on this one, homie? Did they say any charges yet or anything?
No charges. No, let me see, man. No charges. He's out on bail right now. But damn, man, he's got a baby on the way, so he's got to deal with this shit too. He and Rihanna are back together. I saw a picture of them, hugged up and kissing, so that's good. I'm just right now worried about her, and like I said, it's not because it's Rihanna. It's because she's pregnant, and that's very serious. And that's coming from that's coming from I don't want to put my business out there because I don't know how Rose will feel about it, but it's a little tough because I know what it is to have to watch someone go through a tough pregnancy. You know what I mean? Right. And that shit, there's nothing you could do. Like, you could just sit there and just hope and wish and pray, and you can try your best to try to make the other person feel at ease, but when something like this happens, you go to jail, like, man, it's tough. That's a lot of stress and strain, and she doesn't need that, man. No woman needs that, so
I know Rihanna's a baby. I know that's your baby. You know what I'm saying? It's probably your ass that called the cops on
No,
the
no, man.
way.
No, no. Look, this is the second week. This has been the second week where they tried to do something to ASAP Rocky. They try to damage the relationship or split them up. This is all Drake, bro. This is all Drake
It might
coming
be
in
Drake.
and
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
everything up, man.
Might be.
He's whack in his whack ass feelings, bro. He
It
probably
might be.
paid
Yeah.
ASAP Rocky to tell business, you know.
Right. So we don't know what the fuck happened with ASAP in this situation. But I want to play the video real quick because I feel like this is some bullshit where it's like, yo, this might be a little bit overboard. Let me go ahead and play the video real quick, y'all. I ain't trying to be ignorant or anything, but y'all need all that for ASAP.
Edgy. I said the exact same shit, bro. Like you couldn't just ring the doorbell. You got to do all that. They treating this dude like he's Bin Laden or something, man.
The fuck
You
is
know what I
going
mean? And
on?
you know what I'm gonna say. You know what I'm gonna say. They ain't do this shit to Trump. You know, even though he put January 6th together, they ain't do this shit to all them people who ran up there and tried to kill Nancy Pelosi and everybody else, man. But for
He said
fucking
Nancy
ASAP
Pelosi.
Rocky, a black man, you know, they want to use a battering ram and they want to knock the fucking door down, man. Yo, get out of here with the dumb shit, man. Like he's really that detrimental to society, man. Get
Come
the
on,
fuck
y'all.
out of here with that shit, bro.
It's overboard.
That's-
A little
man,
overboard.
come
What
on,
the fuck
man.
is going on, man? Like, look, I don't know who he tried to shot at, but it ain't like he getting locked up for murder charges. It ain't like he killed the motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Damn. I don't even think the nigga got hit.
that nigga went off with stitches. He's good, man.
You ever watch
He's
48
good, bro.
Hours? They don't be having those 17 cops up in them motherfuckers when they come get these niggas. It be like
Right.
2 or 3 people. Y'all got the
Right.
whole police force and somebody's recording it, and they got cops down the street and up the street. Like ASAP Rocky gonna run. He got lawyers. He paid the 500 grand. His wife is his girl or his baby mom is literally a billionaire.
Yeah.
You think this motherfucker worrying about 500 bands? That's only 10%. That's 50 G's cash. If they don't want to put the house up, whatever beautiful place they were just living in, that's in the middle of fucking LA somewhere. So come on, man. Edgy said, plus you break a fucking security gate. Don't you know the B&E's in Beverly Hills is crazy? What the fuck? Exactly. Because somebody could have saw that shit, be like, oh, I know exactly where that's at, and walk right the fuck up in there. Because he in jail. And everybody gonna be probably scrambling around. They take all types of shit. Like,
Right.
if you were here, not sure. I understand exactly what you're talking about in terms of the B&E's, Edgy, because that shit happens a lot over there, and they targeting celebrities. So this is just an over exaggeration. I know he probably shot at somebody, but you don't know the situation. He could have been defending himself, all that type of shit.
Right. Yeah.
And look, I'm
Then
not
you-
trying to be disrespectful to anybody's place where they live at and all that type of shit. Where you from? But if you're a celebrity, get the fuck up out of LA, man. It ain't safe. It
Yeah,
ain't
man.
safe.
They don't
The
fucking
cop-
want you there anyway. Yeah.
No, they don't want you there, and they bugging. Like the police is bugging, the motherfucking ops is bugging. You know what I mean? So yeah, move the fuck up out of there. What's wrong with Kansas? Kansas is
Yeah.
nice.
You say make Kansas popping, bro. Go to
You know,
Nebraska.
it's
my guy.
trouble in
Yeah,
the middle
man.
of Ohio.
Right.
He's still making millions off, all of that. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
As you said, nope. So ASAP, I hope you all right, bro. I hope you get out. You know what I'm saying? Well, I know you out, but I hope this shit don't stick. I ain't trying to see nobody go to jail. Certainly when your girl is a billionaire, you gotta cultivate
Certain when
that, bro.
no, forget that. Certain when your girl is pregnant, man. That's what I'm looking out for. Is the
Oh yeah,
baby.
yeah.
You know, I hope the baby is doing good, man. Because like I said, she don't need no early pregnancies.
Yeah,
She
it's
don't
her
need no
first
more
one, so,
screening, nothing like
yeah,
that.
yeah.
Yeah, man.
A
Yeah,
whole
this is
lot.
horrible. Man. They're trying to ruin this woman's experience, man.
They knocking in
You
the
know?
fucking door. I don't know if she was there or not, but come on, y'all. Y'all could have not. Y'all could have called ASAP Lori, be like, "Yo, you know what I mean? We coming.
Right.
This is
Right.
why we coming. We got a tip. You feel me? If he runs, we putting,
Mhm.
we on him.
Let him turn himself in. Yeah.
Right, like they do with everybody else. So like, come
Nice.
on, man. They do
man.
shit all the time. What the fuck you talking about? So I'm like, they ask around, oh, we don't know what's going on. Then you can turn yourself in unless you're a violent criminal and you're gonna possibly commit more crimes. Now I don't know what the fuck this nigga doing, but from what I read, this was a one-time incident. There was an argument. He started popping off. You don't know if he was smoking, drinking. But
Right.
in California, man, you can't have no guns like that, man. Them laws up there crazy. They like New York laws. They like New York laws, bro, where every bullet is years. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah.
That's wild, man.
So one thing I like about Texas really is that, and the weather. Well, you can have 100 bullets in your car, loose bullets just running around the fucking floorboard. Nobody gives a fuck, nigga. Cops still gonna pull you over like, "What's up? Oh, you got guns?
Man.
Me too, bitch." It's nothing. All right, man. So
Word.
last topic of the day, man. Let's talk about why Whack 100 is kind of acting real whack right now. I
Okay.
ain't really feeling this at all.
So I'm let me let you explain it, because I feel I don't know, man. I'm gonna let you explain it, and then I'll jump in if you don't mind.
All right. So basically, y'all know Whack 100, man. He be on what's that chat room shit called, bro?
Oh, you would ask me, man.
I know, right? I know what I'm talking about. Them little chat room apps where you can start talking and shit like that.
Yeah,
I think
it's like
called,
Club Room, Clubhouse, or something like that.
Clubhouse. Yeah, he's on Clubhouse. He's always on Clubhouse. So Whack 100, what he is, he's a manager actually for rappers. So he manages the game, and he also manages 6ix9ine and a couple other artists as well, all over. So he was having like a chat room type of conversation or something, and then I think like he had turned it off. But someone else had recorded this private conversation that he had with another cat that was like one of Nipsey Hussle's security guards or something. And they were talking about how they have a tape of Nipsey Hussle having relations with a man and his baby mom.
Lauren London.
So Whack 100 supposedly try to extort Laura London to not release that sex tape to destroy Nipsey's, legacy. And to me, man, I feel like this is the worst shit ever. Because for one, Nipsey Hussle, he died gun violence, right? Helped out a lot of young people, was trying to help out community for real. Like this motherfucker built a STEM school. He built a STEM school, bro, in LA for the kids, man, to help the kids get more into technology and engineering and science and mathematics. He did that. Cats don't do that. They don't have the money to do that. People don't even have the idea to do that. He did that.
Right.
Helped out the community all the time. Had a store in the hood. Didn't even leave the hood. Always tried to help out. He died unfortunately due to gun violence. For Whack 100 to try to do that shit, man, to extort somebody, I have two feelings about it. The game is real dirty. And I ain't talking about like the game of music. I'm talking about the game in general. Right. You know what I mean? That game of criminals. The illegal game is real dirty. And shit like this happens all the time on higher levels, bro. Levels that we don't even understand. Like politicians, CEOs of companies, they into some weird ass get slapped and treated like a slave, like Mano type shit. And they don't want them videos to come out, so they pay that bread and then they keep it the fuck moving. But then also it's like, yo, Whack 100. I know you and Hustle might have been from a different gang or different territory, and you don't know this nigga like that. But at the same time, bro, you gotta kind of have respect for people that's gone and understand what he did for your city in general. And the fact that you trying to tarnish that, y'all from the same place or whatever, is real fucking disgusting. And you can't just continue to just use clout as your excuse for everything. So that's how I feel about it, man. That's some dirty shit. I don't even give a fuck about like the whole Nipsey Hussle, whatever he doing in his bedroom. But the fact that you try to use that shit to extort Laura London so you can get some quick bread, nigga, that just explains exactly the type of motherfucker you is, bro. And it's gross. That's how I can say about it, man. What about you? How you think,
right.
bro?
That was going to be my question is, well, actually I was going to say, I think a lot of people hate this because it is Nipsey Hussle and everybody loves Nipsey, and nobody wants, I think, is this more so because he's trying to extort, or is it because he's, because of the actual, the video, if there is a video, the action that he's doing in the video.
Right. I think that's the action of the video.
Yeah, I think that a lot of people care more about that and not wanting that to come out than the extortion. Now,
Oh, yeah,
I do
yeah.
believe that you personally may not like him trying to extort the family or the legacy, and I understand that. But I think it's more so that people don't want this video to come out. If there is a video, let's just say that there is a video, right? I just think that the black community doesn't want to show this. They don't want to see Nipsey in that light because
Nope.
we've already given so much to Nipsey as far as you
That
know, just because
legendary
he's not
status.
the legend, the legacy, and we don't want to see that, and we don't want to like even Lord London being a part of it. We don't want that either. We don't want to see that either. We don't want to know about that.
Nope.
We don't like. Could you imagine Nipsey Hussle being
No,
bisexual or homosexual any kind
Nah.
of way? And nobody wants to, because that's gonna tarnish your view of him. You're not going to listen, and more so in the black community. Nobody's going to want to listen to his music anymore. Nobody's going to take his
We ain't
music
talking
seriously
about us.
anymore.
We talking about our community.
Other
in general.
people.
You know
Right,
what I'm
other
saying? Our
people.
community in general, not us. Because I don't really give a fuck.
Yeah, no, it wouldn't
At
bother
all.
me at all.
But,
Because it's none of our business. It's none of our business. But speaking strictly, from the tape, from the perspective of the tape, yeah, it'll absolutely ruin everything that we have created him out to be after his death. And it'll make us as black people look stupid because we put so much into people, especially when they pass away, and it's something that we don't know about. And the whole gay thing, we'd have to talk each other out of being upset at this. This is one of those situations where other black people, more intelligent black people, will have to speak to the rest of the group and it's like, yo, this is not that big of a deal.
Mm-hmm.
And usually that's what Twitter is for. I can't tell you how many forward thinking people that I see on Twitter that's like, yo, let's stop thinking this way.
Yep.
And let's start doing this. Let's start thinking that, and it's hard to get through because there's so many other people who have been raised to think that being gay is so wrong. And we don't want to see our like hip hop legends in this light, in this way. And I think that's mostly what we're being upset about here. Now, as far as Whack 100 goes, with him extorting the family, the dude's name is Whack. Like, for whatever reason you chose to create yourself this moniker of being Whack, you're proving it. You're showing it.
I think it's like get whacked.
Like you get whacked.
You whacked. Yeah.
Okay. Well, then he should have said get whacked. Then you know what I mean? Because just saying whack, like nigga, you whack. You like get whacked 100. It sounds a lot better than whack if that's what the situation is. But if he does have the video, to extort is some whack shit. If you did have it, just release it. If you would have released it, like nobody would have even known that it came from you unless you wanted that clout.
Yep.
Here we go talking about clout again. I think just to try to get money out of it is corny as hell. Just because that just lets me know that you're not even where you are financially. Or why would you want to turn this mentally? Absolutely mentally. You're trying to capitalize. You're trying to do what everybody else does. You're trying to TMZ this situation. Yep. And that's pretty corny, bro. That's pretty corny from a black man seeing another black man do this to another deceased black man. That's pretty shitty. That dude has children. I believe Nipsey has some children. Yeah. And and you're gonna make Lauren London look crazy as well, because that's their bedroom. That's what they did in the bedroom, and to release a video like, no, man, that's not something that we need to do as people, as a whole. We need to be there for each other. We need to look out for each other, and we need to especially look out for each other's legacies, and the dude did so much in the streets in the hood to try his best to make it better, only for him to lose his life in the same streets that he was trying to make better. And then here you come along with this video that wherever you got it, and you're like, yo, give me such and such, otherwise his legacy is going to be tarnished. I'm like, yeah, bro, but you even doing this, even if you don't release it, you've tarnished everything that you ever were. Yep. You're going to be more tarnished than Nipsey, just off of this alone.
He's like
just
a fucking sucker.
Yeah, man. Yeah, bro. And it's like, it's I don't know, man. I just think it's corny as hell. Mm-hmm. I think that you are putting yourself in the grave more than you think, bro. Nobody's gonna win it. I mean, you're already backed by 6ix9ine. Like you got this dude's back. You're always talking about, oh, he's not as poor as he says he is, and like you're already down with that shit, bro. So I don't know, man. Maybe this is within his wheelhouse. Maybe that whole group of people is just what it is, just whack as hell, man. And yeah, I hope he goes down. I hope to never hear from Whack 100 ever again for trying to ruin this guy's legacy, for trying to get money off of this. I don't care if Nipsey was bi or if Nipsey was gay or whatever it was that him and Lauren London went into. Like, I don't care about that. I care about you trying to ruin what this dude tried to create. And I'm not talking about just him being a rapper or him being a part of hip hop. Yep. I'm talking about, just what the dude did for the streets. And so yeah, man, that's just corny as hell to me, man. I don't know. I don't know, man. Fearless, what do you have to say? What else do you have to say about it, bro?
The comments, Jason said, man, that's some sucker move. Shake my damn head. Yeah, I agree, man. It's a sucker move. It's some real corny ass shit, man. That's like some shit that you don't even. It's this ain't 2000, nigga. This ain't the 1990s, like nigga. Like you don't gotta be doing all that shit just so you can get some quick clicks and shit like that, so people know who you is, nigga. You a manager. Manage from the fucking background. God damn, P. Diddy. What the fuck, nigga? Don't be dancing in the video. Sit your fucking ass over
all
there.
In the videos.
Yeah, all
in the camera.
Videos. Like, come on, bro. God damn. That's, man, get game out there more. You know what I mean? Push game some more. What the fuck are you doing? Like, come on, man. All right. And then Edgy said, inspired by that damn Pamela and Tommy Lee film. It's the Asian. I think it's like a whole series on Hulu or whatever, talking about what they.
I'm still gotta watch that, man. I still gotta watch
it too. I heard it was hilarious, but also sad. Like, this is their personal business. You can't even do what you want to do, but that's what happens when you're popular. People gonna use whatever they can to go ahead and get themselves popular too, and get some money off of you. And I feel like the world is just like sometimes, man, a lot of people in this world ain't shit, and maybe it's because of the way they grow up, or the fact that they don't really got no real money, or the fact that they're addicted to clout and addicted to being noticed. But you have to stop that shit, because like everybody won't be popular, everybody won't be famous. Even the niggas that say, "Oh, I'm an introvert, I don't like," nigga, everybody wants to be known for something.
Right?
Don't lie,
exactly.
Nigga, like, come on, bro. You want to be known for being beautiful. You want to have attention, because that's what's the point, right? Of having eyes if people don't see you. But I really believe that, like, we are taking this shit to another level. And I hope that this does not come out. I hope that none of that shit happens, man, because it's pathetic. It is disgusting. It's disgusting. So, man, fuck that nigga, man. Straight up and down. He deserves the X that he just got. So,
yeah, you know what's crazy, man, is this whole episode was like a whack ass nigga episode, man. We talked about a bunch of whack ass people
doing a bunch of whack niggas shit.
Yeah, man, that would just sell their soul for whatever the hell, man. This dude over here putting hands on the greatest boxer of all time. DJ Envy's wife trying to sell a book.
He being sent out.
Yeah, man. And the dude just sitting there and just like, I love my wife. I love my wife. And it's crazy, man. Like,
I would be like, if I was DJ Envy, I would be like, yeah, I ain't come neither. I was faking.
I'm really starting to hate people, bro. I'm really starting to hate people.
Nah, man, we just gotta bring the COVID. Sorry, I didn't mean to say COVID. We gotta bring the closures back, where we all back in the house again, and we don't have to see each other like that. And if you do see a motherfucker, they got on masks. Keep that separation. That should kind of be life, like most years. 2-3 years of that, then we go back to being out for like a year or so. To have that good balance, because seeing motherfuckers being around motherfucker 24/7 to get on my motherfucking nerves. So yeah. All right, man. You want to go ahead and end it there, big homie? You want to go ahead and send us out, my G?
Yeah, bro. Let's go ahead and do it, man. Because if we talk about more, it's just gonna piss me off even more, man. This Saturday, and I don't want that,
man.
Bro.
We're supposed to have a good Saturday. I'm about to go give you some vegan,
man.
Indian food,
nice,
and
very
all
nice.
of that. You know what I'm saying? And whoop de whoop. So go ahead, bro. Send us out, my G.
First and foremost, y'all, thank y'all so very much for tuning in to the You Feel Me podcast. Another Saturday. Y'all could have been anywhere in the world, but y'all here with us, man. Thank you. We know that y'all are busy and y'all have a lot of things planned. Just spending 5 minutes of your time with us, man. We greatly appreciate it, man. Thank y'all so much. Y'all can listen to this episode and more on YouTube. We have get this, Fearless, I don't even know if you knew this or not yet, bro. We have 80 different episodes for y'all to listen to. We've almost been doing this for a year. We got 80 of them, man. Y'all please go and listen to all 80 of them. Go watch all 80. 80. 80 different videos, bro.
Yo, I need
Yes,
y'all
sir.
to go ahead and like all of them shits, please.
Yeah.
Yeah, I give everybody $5 if you just go down them shit and watch like 5 minutes of it and just hit the like button. Push us to the algorithm in this bitch. We're trying to get
Yeah,
bigger,
man.
so the people that we talking about, they can hate us and respond, and then me and Marty can go fight them. You know the business.
Word,
Go ahead,
word,
bro.
man.
My fault.
Word. And me and please merch. I'm gonna go ahead and just put the merch in right here because he and Marty can fight. Y'all please go to youfeelme.bigcartel.com to buy some You Feel Me merch, because we're gonna need the money to get them bailed out, bro. We gotta bail each other out so we keep rocking and rolling with these videos, man. Also, of course, YouTube, You Feel Me podcast on YouTube. You get to see our beautiful faces. Click on that, watch all of our videos, man. Please and thank you. We have the full episodes of all of those videos anywhere your free podcasts are sold. You can find us on Spotify. You can find us on Amazon Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, and especially you can find us on Overcast. It's its own podcast app. Y'all download that and download some episodes of that. We get a little kickback from that, and we appreciate that, y'all. Also, Patreon, Patron. We do have a Patreon page as well. You can give us, I think we have $2 level, $5 level, $10 level. You do get something back in return. We promise you we're taking this money and we're putting it back into the podcast, or Fearless is going to make some incredible music with it. But either way, man, we're doing something productive with it. We're doing something so we can start creating more things and create more avenues, man, because we got a lot of things that we want to do. We want to put more podcasts on. We want to put production companies together. So we promise you the money that you're giving us, we're putting back into ourselves so we can put back out, like we're doing what Nipsey Hussle doing, man. We're putting the art out there and making new avenues so y'all can put y'all art out as well. Of course, you can find all of that on our Linktree page. That's Linktree, and you can type in You Feel Me podcast. That'll give you the links to everything that we're doing, man. All of our social media, of course, Twitter, You Feel Me Cast, at You Feel Me Cast. That's on our Twitter. I usually run that, man. Yeah, please follow before I get banned again. We're gonna get taken down eventually because I know I'm gonna say some wild shit that I didn't think was wild shit. Also on IG, Fearless usually does that. That's You Feel Me Pod, at You Feel Me Pod on the Instagram. We're on Facebook groups as well. You Feel Me Podcast. We like to talk and touch base with the other Black podcasts, all the podcasts really. Like I said, we're trying to get out there and we're trying to make it. Fearless. Jimmy B. Fearless has it. One of the greatest rappers of all time, man. He dropped 2 albums last year. They're called Fye, Fye, and Kobayashi. You can find those anywhere your albums are sold, man. If you got Apple Music, it's on there. If you got Spotify, it's on there as well. Y'all go and support him so he continue to be one of the greatest rappers and beat everybody, because this dude needs to be at least nominated for Grammys, man. And we know that he's good enough to be nominated. Damn, I think I'm forgetting everything else. Is there anything else I'm forgetting? Phyllis, I always forget. I always think I'm forgetting something, man. Is there anything else, bro?
Go ahead and buy the hat, man.
Yes, man. Yes. Like I said,
You Feel Me hat.
Yeah, You Feel Me hat. That's a spray paint on there. It looks like a gun from far away, but it's spray paint. We got a couple of other dad hats on there as well. That right there is a trucker hat. If you could turn your head, Phyllis. Yeah. That's a trucker hat. We got a couple of dad hats on there as well, man. I think I'm more of a dad hat person myself. I'm gonna get those. Yeah, man, the You Feel Me band t-shirt. We got a couple of other You Feel Me shirts. We got this dope ass windbreaker, man, this champion windbreaker, man, with the You Feel Me podcast logo on there, man. Your bros is out here trying to hustle and try to do things and try to make it, man, and we can't get it done without y'all. Anything else, man? One more thing, again, Edgy, happy belated birthday. We love you. Thank you for always tuning in, man. And that's all I got, man. Is there anything else I'm forgetting?
Nah, man, I think that's it. The only thing we gotta do is say peace to the people, my G.
Cool, man. Peace to the people. Y'all know we love y'all. Y'all please go out there and do something fun today. Go out there and cut your grass, man. Go out there and get a couple drinks. Go out there and just enjoy the weather. If it's raining outside, man, the Batman is on HBO Max.
Oh yeah,
man.
that
Just
was
do
alright
something
too.
great.
I watched that.
Yeah, I gotta watch it. I've only watched like the first hour of it. I gotta get back and watch the rest of it.
I'm about to
man.
watch it a second time. I watched the whole 3 hours last night. That shit was okay. I like that shit.
I gotta get it, man. I gotta get into it, man. So yeah, man, y'all enjoy yourselves. Enjoy your weekend, man. Get some rest and relaxation, man. Thank y'all for tuning in. We love y'all. Peace, love, and blessings. And don't be like Whack 100, yo.
Yeah, don't be a clown. Peace.
Yeah.